Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you something about supervised machine learning. In particular, you will learn the definition of machine learning, various application domains of machine learning, and three different types of machine learning models. And then I will also introduce you one of the machine learning model types called supervised machine learning. Finally, I will explain you what is the meaning of training, testing, evaluation, as well as prediction. So machine learning has been one of the top trends in the related area of artificial intelligence. Machine learning has got very powerful algorithms that are required by various industrial applications. So therefore, machine learning has been one of the courses of any curriculum related to the areas of artificial intelligence, data science, data analytics, and so on. Now, coming to the question of machine learning. So machine learning means is a way of enabling computers to learn from data. So here, when I say learn from data means you initially start with random weights, and then during the entire process of training, you improve the weights that are initially randomly assigned. And this process is called as learning weights. And the second part is not only learning, but also applying the learned model to perform prediction or to perform inference. If you look at this diagram, here you can see the difference between traditional programming as well as the machine learning programming. So in a traditional programming, where you try to use languages such as C, C++, Java, and so on, where you are expected to give two inputs, one data, and number two, the actual program or source code that you have developed in the target programming language. So as you feed these two inputs to the traditional programming model, and you're expecting that program to give you the output. On the other hand, if you look at machine learning models where you need to provide data as inputs, and secondly, the labels or target values or outcomes as another input. So your model will take these two inputs and then it will create or it will produce machine learning program. So once you get the machine learning program as output, then you can use that program for performing predictions. Then coming to machine learning applications, you might wonder machine learning has been applied in various domains, ranging from spam filtering to speech recognition. These are some of the application representatives, and it's not an exhaustive one. So specifically, when you think of what is spam filtering is the method which you try to classify the input email as spam email or legitimate email. And this is one of the applications where you try to apply machine learning algorithms to perform email classification. And secondly, web search. So use web search engines such as Google, where you look for a website and then your search engine gives you the ranked list of websites as outputs. So your machine learning models are highly used in order to find out the most relevant websites for the given user query and then ranking them according to the order of relevance. And the stock price prediction could be the other application where you input the data of the stock prices and then you expect your model to predict the price of a particular stock tomorrow. It could be like stock price prediction, or it could be even house price prediction, and so on. Then fraud detection is another important application of machine learning, where assume that you collect details about the credit card applicants and you develop a machine learning system that takes the credit card details applicant details, and then it will suggest whether new credit card can be given to this particular applicant or not. This process or this application is called fraud detection application. So where you classify your applicant details as a real applicant or fraudulent applicant. Then movie recommendation has been another important application. So according to movie recommendation systems such as Netflix, where you want to recommend new movie to a user based on the movies that the user has already seen. And this process or this application is called as movie recommendation application. And then vehicle driver assistance. And say, for example, this is another very interesting application in the domain of machine learning, where you want to alert driver if they are okay or if they are sleepy. And also autonomous cars is another application where you heavily apply machine learning algorithms. And web advertisement is another application. So where you want to flash advertisements to the browser of the users. So based on the browsing history. So you just keep track of the mouse clicks that are done by a particular user, and based on the sequence of mouse clicks, and then you display the advertisements. So without asking any in details, any inputs from the user, you try to identify based on the mouse clicks what could be the set of advertisements that the user might be interested to view on. And social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, these are some of the popular social networks where you try to identify various topics, events, and so on, such as politics and sports and so on, news articles. You perform real-time analysis of the data from social networks. And speech recognition is another application where you will apply machine learning algorithms. So according to speech recognition, you want to identify a speech sequence by a particular user. You want to say, for instance, identify whether the speech is given by Obama or the speech is given by Trump and so on. So where you want to classify. But also you want to recognize the speech language, such as whether the speech was delivered in, say, English or French or Spanish and so on. So these are some of the representative applications of machine learning models. Now I'm going to tell you about 3 different types of machine learning algorithms. One is called supervised machine learning. The other is called unsupervised machine learning. And the last one is called reinforcement learning. So coming to supervised machine learning. So what is supervised machine learning? So according to supervised machine learning, you have data or you have inputs that have the corresponding labels or outputs or targets. So if you have data containing both input feature values and then output feature value, then you want to apply supervised machine learning to this sort of problems, where you try to perform something called regression or something called classification. So if you look at this particular figure, in the first figure, here you might see I have a data containing 2 features. One is tumor size, and the second input feature is called age. So according to the inputs, the size of the tumor and the age of a patient, then you want to classify whether the patient has cancer or not. So first, assume that here you have some patients. For example, here you have 10 different patients. Some of them are having cancer and some of them do not have cancer. So based on learning the model, for example, here the straight line is the model that you have already learned. So this model will try to classify the input patient with size of the tumor as well as age. Then your machine learning model will classify this input new patient as someone will have cancer or not. And second kind is called unsupervised machine learning, where your data set contains sample feature values and only input feature values, but no output feature value or no outcome or no target outcome. If that is the case, your data set needs something called unsupervised machine learning treatment, where you want to group, you want to cluster data into multiple groups. So here, look at this second picture where you have data, for example, something like this shown with the gray shade, and then I can easily find out these 5 points can be considered as one group, and the 5 points at the bottom can be considered as the other group, and the 4 points at the right side can be considered as yet another group. So shown in different colors. So this is called as unsupervised machine learning. For example, Amazon tries to classify users into different groups like upper, middle, or lower middle, or and so on. And the last one is called reinforcement learning. So in reinforcement learning, your agent will perform action onto the environment, and based on the action, you will get reward. And this is called as reinforcement machine learning, shown in this particular figure. For example, if you look at games such as chess, where player plays against the computer, and this sort of games will use reinforcement machine learning principles. So these are the 3 different types of machine learning models. Now, coming to the supervised machine learning, I told you about supervised machine learning models will try to classify data according to the input feature values and the output feature value. And there are 2 different types of supervised machine learning models. One is called regression, another is called classification. So what is regression? Regression is a supervised machine learning system or a type where your outputs or outcomes are continuous numbers. They are numerical values. On the other hand, the second type is called the classification algorithms, where the outcomes or outputs are category. So now let us see the examples for regression and classification. Look at the first figure. So here, your input is the year and the corresponding, say, sea level in terms of kilometers. You can also assume other values. For example, your X could be, say, movie year of movie or release of movies, and your y-axis could be profit, okay, something like that. So here, assume the blue dots are the actual points between the year and the level, sea level. And here you have models. Blue line is one model, and the red line is other model. So here, once you learn this blue line or red line, and these models can be used for prediction. Say, for instance, I want to find out what is the sea level in terms of kilometers, okay, for the year 2005. Assume, let us consider 2005 that lies in between year 2000 and then 2010. And then you need to just check where the line intersects here. It intersects here, and they take the corresponding y, somewhere here 5.5. Okay, so here the sea level that you predict is going to be 5.5 million square kilometers. So this set of problems where the output is a numeric value or a continuous value, then this kind of supervised machine learning algorithms are called as regression algorithms. Then coming to classification. So here the output is category. Category is something like, say, you want to classify, say, students into male or female. So here you have 2 categories. One category is male, other category is female. So this sort of problems where you want to classify the input into any one of these categories, then those methods are called as classification machine learning methods. So now let us see an example. So here, look at this right side figure where you have the x-axis containing number of cancerous cells, malignant nodes, and y-axis is age. So for every input containing two input features, one is number of malignant cancerous cells or nodes. The second input feature is age. And the output feature is whether the patient has cancer or not. So blue dots means no cancer, and a red dot means that particular patient has cancer. So this is your data. And then you want to learn a model for this data so that once you learn the model can be used for prediction. Now let us see. So here, the input features are two input features. One is number of nodes, other is age. And the target label or output label is going to be two labels. One is no cancer, other is cancer. In other words, one is survived, other is lost, whether the patient is alive or the patient is not alive. So this line, purple line, is called the model that you want to learn. So once you learn the model, suppose you have a new patient. Okay, this is a new patient. So this patient has around 9 cancer nodes, cancer cell in his body, and the age, maybe just look at, yeah, age could be 20. So for a patient whose age is 20 and he has 9 cancer cells in his body, okay, then whether the patient will survive or not. So here you can see that the node lies here, okay, so we can say that the patient will survive. Suppose if you take a patient here and the new patient will be classified as the patient has got cancer. So here the patient survives, no cancer. And this is called a classification. So you want to classify the new input into any one of these target categories. Now let us see what is the meaning of training and then testing. So training means you have data with input feature values or sample values along with outcomes or along with a target label, and then use any of the machine learning models, okay, and then you perform something called training onto this data and it produces the trained model. So once you have this trained model, then you can have a data containing without outcomes, okay, then you perform prediction and it will tell you what is the outcome or what is the output label. So this is a general blueprint for training and then testing process. Now let us see a very specific example and then how the training and testing, okay, works. So let us take house price data with the known prices. Okay, so house price data is something that, say, I have details about various houses, such as number of bedrooms, number of car parkings, and the number of floors, and so on, and price of the particular house. Say, for example, so I have collected details about 1,000 houses containing, okay, various properties of the houses and also the price. Now, assume that is your data set. That is your training data set. And then you choose a model, okay, and then you perform training. You get the trained model. So once you have trained the model, then you can use that model, okay, to predict the house of a new house or the price of a new house. Okay, so assume you have a new house with 3 bedrooms and 1 car parking and only ground floor, only 1 floor, and what could be the price with which the house can be sold out. And you do prediction onto this new data applied onto the trained model. So this is the example for regression. And similarly, let us see another example for classification. So let us see, you have details about patients with labels, cancer and no cancer, as we have seen in the previous slides. And then you have a model. Choose the classification models such as K nearest neighbor, random forest, decision trees, support vector machines, and so on, neural networks, and so on. And then you perform training. For performing training, you can use scikit-learn, some machine learning library. And then you perform training onto this data. Then you have the train model. For example, if you use a support vector machine, and then you perform training using methods such as fit, and then you have the trained model. So use the trained support vector machine model to perform prediction onto the new patient who do not have the target labels. So you can perform prediction onto these new patients. And then you can predict whether these patients have cancer or not. So this is another example where it explains you the process of training and then testing, and also a prediction onto the classification data set. So today I have explained you what is machine learning, what are the 3 different types of machine learning models, and then we have seen that 2 types of supervised machine learning models. Also, I have explained you various application domains where machine learning is heavily applied, and also some of the use cases to illustrate the concepts of regression as well as classification. Thank you.